J. Robert Oppenheimer was an American theoretical physicist. Oppenheimer served as the director of the Los Alamos Laboratory during World War II, and is often credited as the father of the atomic bomb for his role in the Manhattan Project, the research and development undertaking that created the world's first-ever nuclear weapons. Julius Robert Oppenheimer, known as J. Robert Oppenheimer, was born on April 22, 1904, in New York City. He was the son of Julius Oppenheimer, a German immigrant who had become a successful textile importer, and Ella Friedman, a painter. Growing up in an affluent Jewish family, Oppenheimer had access to excellent educational opportunities from an early age. His intellectual prowess became evident during his schooling years. He attended the Ethical Culture Fieldston School in New York City, where he excelled in subjects like mathematics and Latin. In 1921, at the age of 17, he entered Harvard University, where he initially pursued studies in chemistry but soon developed a strong interest in physics. At Harvard, Oppenheimer immersed himself in his studies and engaged in various extracurricular activities. He was involved in the university's Communist Club and developed an interest in leftist political ideologies. Oppenheimer graduated summa cum laude in 1925 and continued his education at the Cavendish Laboratory at the University of Cambridge in England, working under the supervision of physicist J.J. Thomson. After spending a year at Cambridge, Oppenheimer moved to Germany to pursue his Ph.D. in physics at the University of Göttingen. There, he studied under the guidance of Max Born, a renowned physicist who had a significant impact on Oppenheimer's scientific development. Oppenheimer's research focused on the newly emerging field of quantum mechanics, and his dissertation explored the quantum theory of electrons and positrons. In 1927, Oppenheimer completed his doctorate and returned to the United States, where he quickly established himself as a brilliant physicist. He held teaching positions at various prestigious institutions, including the University of California, Berkeley, and the California Institute of Technology. Oppenheimer's work in theoretical physics garnered widespread recognition, and he made significant contributions to the field, particularly in quantum electrodynamics. As World War II unfolded, Oppenheimer's scientific expertise caught the attention of the U.S. government. In 1942, he was appointed the scientific director of the Manhattan Project, a top-secret initiative aimed at developing an atomic bomb. Oppenheimer's leadership skills and scientific acumen proved crucial as he assembled a team of scientists, engineers, and other experts to tackle the immense challenges of harnessing the power of nuclear fission. Under Oppenheimer's guidance, the Los Alamos Laboratory in New Mexico became the primary site for scientific research and development within the Manhattan Project. Oppenheimer's ability to bring together brilliant minds from diverse disciplines, including physics, chemistry, and engineering, fostered a collaborative environment that pushed the boundaries of scientific understanding. Despite the project's success in creating the atomic bomb, Oppenheimer's conscience was burdened by the immense destructive potential of this new weapon. As the Trinity test, the first detonation of an atomic bomb, approached, Oppenheimer grappled with the ethical implications of his work. The successful test on July 16, 1945, further intensified his internal conflict. The end of World War II brought about a new era fraught with international tensions. As the United States and the Soviet Union entered the Cold War, Oppenheimer, who had become an advocate for international control of atomic weapons, played a prominent role in the establishment of the Atomic Energy Commission in 1946. However, his political leanings and past associations would soon cast a shadow over his career. In the early 1950s, Oppenheimer's past connections with leftist individuals and organizations, as well as his vocal opposition to the development of the hydrogen bomb, drew suspicion from government authorities. He was accused of having communist sympathies and was called to testify before the House Un-American Activities Committee. The WAC hearings in 1954 were a turning point in Oppenheimer's life. The intense scrutiny and questioning of his loyalty to the United States led to the revocation of his security clearance by the Atomic Energy Commission. The decision was a devastating blow to Oppenheimer, effectively ending his involvement in nuclear weapons-related work. Despite this setback, Oppenheimer continued to contribute to academia. He returned to the University of California, Berkeley, as a professor of physics and pursued research in various areas, including astrophysics and quantum field theory. Oppenheimer's lectures were renowned for their brilliance and his ability to convey complex ideas in a captivating manner. Throughout the remainder of his career, Oppenheimer remained an advocate for arms control and peaceful uses of atomic energy. He emphasized the need for international cooperation and understanding, using his stature as a respected scientist to promote responsible scientific exploration and policy-making. Julius Robert Oppenheimer passed away on February 18, 1967, at the age of 62. His legacy is a complex tapestry of scientific achievement, moral introspection, and political controversy. While his contributions to the development of the atomic bomb solidified his place in history, it is his moral reflections and subsequent advocacy for arms control that continue to shape discussions surrounding the ethical responsibilities of scientists and the implications of nuclear weapons. Oppenheimer's story stands as a reminder of the profound impact scientific discoveries can have on society and the importance of considering their consequences.